It's not. Alright, well, that being said, welcome back, swordsman, to Kingdom Hearts Dawn of Fractured Memory. Now I just lost my mouth. Welcome back to Dawn of Fractured Memory, the Kingdom Hearts D&D campaign. Last we left off, our heroes made their way immediately from Mama Odie's after a nice and lovely chat. They made their way back to Tiana's restaurant where the Shadow Man, Dr. Felicier, and everyone's favorite magic goth boy, Mordred, were hanging out. After a bit of talking, they got into an intense fight with the Shadow Man and a bunch of Heartless. Unfortunately, none of them were shadows. But after what they thought was the final defeat of the Shadow Man, it turned out that Felicier actually decided to basically give up his... Oh, hey! There's Wire, hey! Where is it? Oh, yeah. Felicier decided to give himself completely over and become a Heartless. Not just a Heartless, but the Heartless from the other side. Our players then had to defeat the Shadow Man's Heartless, which led to almost half of everyone dying, Ken almost being traumatized, and Tiana just being really pissed at a large body and just stabbing it with her kitchen knife short swords.
Going up slitting people's throats. Jesus Christ.
They managed to defeat Felicier's Heartless and figure out that after the defeat of said Heartless, a rift suddenly appeared in which Ken and Isui closed, leading to the vision of Mordred recruiting Felicier as part of their team in order to mess with time and, well, just about everything else. Suddenly, everything changed around them. The old factory building suddenly became Tiana's restaurant. Everything was back to normal. Lewis the alligator showed up and taught Isui how to play jazz for a quick bit, and everyone had a wonderful time. And with that, it is now. What are you doing? Not you guys. You're fine. With that,
I didn't do anything.
At this point, you guys are now in the gummy ship, cruising around the cosmos, and just kind of this would be like about a day or so after you guys got done over at the bayou. Yes, you guys can technically be considered to have a long rest. And yeah. So, how's everyone feeling? So, how are each of you all feeling after that? Let's start with Isui.
Okay. Well, yeah, it was definitely a lot. Seeing Ken sort of have like that fear in his eyes and not being able to help him out in the best ways. So sort of overwhelmed by that fear. But she's also like leaning back in her chair and going, man, I wonder what life would have been like if I had gotten the chance to be a lizard for at least like a couple minutes.
Alright. Alright. Let's see. How about Asta? How's Asta feeling after all of this? And
also a little worried about Ken, but we have saved a lot of people from Heartless, so, successful in some way.
Nice. Alright, and Ken, how's Ken feeling after all of this?
Is there anything that needs to be said? I mean, he's just,
Traumatized.
yep. And he's just like feared for everything. He's just like fearing everything he's doing because it's like, oh my god, something like this is gonna lead me into the shadow realm or something like that. You know how it is. So yeah, just wary about everything he does and just traumatized all around. Yeah, that's my boy.
Can I?
No, go ahead.
Okay. Can I? Can I sneak up on Ken all quiet like, and just be like, "What animal do you think you would have been if you looked at the card?"
What? Okay, first of all, he's gonna like what did you say?
The
I
cards.
can hear you with all the
The cards that turn Tiana and Naveen into frogs. Would have turned me into a lizard? Probably. What animal do you think you would have been?
That one probably would have been a little bit out. Probably a lion, because that's just my whole thing. Considering that my keyblade, he's just gonna pause because he remembers, how his keyblade, the opposite. Like I'm just gonna say, Dark Ken, had a had his keyblade.
Ken and Orc.
It was all weird and dark.
I sort of like put my hand on Ken's shoulder and I'm just like, look, lighten up. I'm not good with this whole thing, but you know that I mess around with you a lot. And I'm never gonna stop. That's always gonna be a thing. But you are really cool, you're really strong. And you wouldn't have gotten to this point if you weren't. I'll give you a fist bump.
He's just gonna look down at his hands and he's gonna admit, I hate it when you're somewhat right. And he's gonna do this.
I'm always right. You just hate to admit it. Walk back to my seat.
I see we're still riding around in this gummy ship though, and we're not teleporting anywhere.
You know I hate you, right?
Yeah, sure. I may be an idiot, but I'm not stupid. So yeah, he's just gonna continue focusing on the flying.
Alright. That being that, where are y'all going to head to next?
Do we need to take a breather after the darkness, or do we want to go straight into more?
Put it like that, I mean. Let's leap into danger. I'm kidding, no. I personally would want to. Ken would probably want to visit Radiant Garden. Probably talk to Riku a little bit, but that's it. And just also kind of chill there.
Okay.
What would you guys like to do?
Might as well take a breather after that.
Yeah, absolutely.
Alright, so with that, we're gonna take our gummy ship, move it over to Radiant Garden because this is Kingdom Hearts. It needs a world map, and we're gonna come back here. So, wait, is this movable? That is movable. Okay, let me do one quick edit. If I can find what I'm looking for. There we are. Boop.
Oh, you had to fix I had to fix the goof because I thought it was Dawn of a Fraction.
Yeah, no, I gotta fix it for the main title, but I did that with I didn't do it like I kind of did with the rest of these, where I kind of added it all on through Roll20. I added it through like a flyer making app, so I just haven't gotten to fixing the original title yet. But with that said, you guys fly the gummy ship out from the bayou and over to Radiant Garden, and you make your way in, and things seem, well, for the most part, pretty casual. I mean, everything's all bright and cheery. Yeah, it just kind of seems like a normal day in Radiant Garden for right now.
Shall we go see your master, Ken? Your lord?
I wanted to see my master. Are you reading my mind?
Did you just think of... Okay.
Clever one. Clever.
I am the smartest. Someone's got to be the brains of the group. Okay.
Okay, I see. Okay, I see. Okay. Okay, I got you next. Alright, so Ken is going to head towards Merlin's house if Riku is still there. I doubt it.
Alright, I'm guessing everyone else follows?
Yes, sir.
Alright, so you guys make your way over to, you guys make your way down, you get over to Merlin's. Of course, you see the wizard man himself just kind of walking around, sometimes arguing with Sid, who's still over at the computer. Let's see, and after a bit, like, you walk in and you hear Sid go, "You can't just run a computer on magic, Merlin. It needs to have, like, proper functioning system." So, oh, hush, there's nothing a bit of magic can fix up. That's not the point. After a while, they see you, and Merlin's just like, oh, hello. Didn't see you come in. Is everything all right?
Hi. Yes, I fully agree with you. With magic, you don't really have to explain anything. I think a magic computer would work.
Okay, here we go. Hi, hello, Merlin. Have you seen Master Riku around anywhere?
Riku? Well, he was here not too long ago, but he went off with King Mickey to do a couple of other things. Do some other things, and however, I do think that I do know some of the others are around here somewhere. Yeah, but oh yes, I think Aqua and Ven may have shown up a while ago. I'm not quite sure, but I don't know. They might be around here somewhere.
Okay.
Sorry.
No, you.
Did Riku and King Mickey, did they say where they were going or what they were doing? Or?
Oh, not in time. Oh, I think they said something about going to see what other Keyblade wielders they can get into contact with. They're trying to figure out a few other, and they're also trying to figure out a few other things about this whole Cult of Shadows business. Really nasty thing at that. And that reminds me. heard Ienzo talking about something about trying to figure out the name of one of the Cult of Shadow members. Something like that. I don't know. You might be able to know where everyone else is gone to.
Okay.
Well, thank you, sir.
Of course, and as before, come see me anytime you need help with any of your magical or arcane studies.
Oh, I have a request, sir, if you will.
Oh yes, my dear girl.
Do you think you could teach me how to teleport from point A to point B? Do you offer those kind of lessons?
Well, I'm pretty sure I could do a thing or two, but and he kind of leans into you. For starters, I don't know if you're going to be able to master complete teleportation, but I can at least teach you something to get you from one place to get you sort of hopping around a bit in areas that you can see, at least.
How do you mean that?
Well, why don't I just show you, and then after a bit you can catch up with some of the rest of your friends.
Okay. You guys don't mind if I do really cool magic shit?
Yeah, you go ahead and train. You said, I looked to Merlin. I said, you said that, wait, what else did you say? Ienzo and company are around as well, right?
Oh yes, they should still be over in the Ansem's research place. I don't know what he calls it these days.
Okay. I'll be heading there then. Asta, you feel like coming with, or you want to stay here and watch Isui badly train?
No, I'll join you.
Good choice.
Well, I'm sure you won't be here long. You already know how to teleport.
Right?
Okay.
Like you said.
Yeah. Point brute.
Alright.
I'll see you later.
Alright, Ken, Asta, you head out. Isui, Merlin pulls you to one part of the house, and he starts teaching you some cool magic stuff. You get to try and practice, like, basically I'm just flavor texting him, learning you how to teach actually something you already grabbed, but it's basically a way to explain why you have Misty Step.
Nice. Oh yeah.
Alright. Alright. Jump in the cam for a bit. We watch as Asta and Ken make their way to Ansem's research lab, and you guys have been there. You guys have been there before. I mean, it's still is still the sort of same direction as when you were first in Radiant Garden. You make your way up to the research area, and you do see Ienzo and a couple of others. But you also see that Ienzo's mainly talking to an older blonde man, or sort of an older man with sort of like long blondish white hair and a bit of a scruff. As you kind of make your way over, they stop their conversation, and Ienzo walks over to you, and he's like, hello. Hello, I didn't expect you guys to be actually coming here. I honestly was expecting another call or some sort, but it's still good to see you all. How fared your last adventure?
It went okay. But yeah, we just came to just you said that you had a you found out what Colsex's name was, or you said you did something with Colsex's name.
Oh, yes, Colsax. Follow me. You guys make your way over to the computer, and before he says anything, he points, or he kind of gestures over to the man he was talking to, and goes, well, actually, now that I think about it, you all haven't been actually completely introduced, but Ken, Asta, this is Ansem the Wise, the head of the research facility here.
I've heard of you. Nice to meet you.
Ansem kind of gives you a polite nod and is like, and it's wonderful to meet you. I've heard quite a bit about you from your master, Riku. God, I cannot do an Ansem voice. I'm sorry.
It's all good. As long as
It's just hard to get that. It's just hard to get that deep.
Well, I mean, you do what you can.
All right. With that said, Ienzo starts pulling up some windows on the computer, and he says, well, we know for starters that Colsax is for sure a nobody. The way his name is organized definitely shows that someone decided to take his nobody and see if Xemnas could, well, give it new purpose. Exactly how they did that is another question for another time, but one thing we do know is that whenever Xemnas created another member of his organization, he always used some sort of anagram with the letter X. In simple terms, he jumbled up the letters and threw in and added the letter X in to create the names for each members of the organization. So going off of that, I decided to try and create a program that was able to try and differentiate from what a nobody's name was within the organization to what it was when they were completely human. Granted, this has been a lot of trial and error, as I had to input all the names of members of the organization that I could, and put in their names as nobodies, as well as put in their names as humans. For example, Roxas, Sis, with everything unscrambled and with the X taken out, would have been Sora. Axel's would have been Lee. That sort of thing. Now, I think I've finished all of the programming for this, but we'll never really know until we actually input Colsax's name into the program.
Okay.
Ansem makes his way over to Ienzo and is like, you've spent a lot of time in trying to work on this, Ienzo. I'm sure it'll turn out just well. With that said, Ienzo kind of nods and he's like, well, I suppose we should give this a bit of a test, shall we? He then types in the name Colsax into the program, hits enter, and I'm actually going to roll something here.
Ooh, this is the big reveal.
Okay. Maybe.
Damn it.
Question is, what am I going to set? So, I'm going to roll a d20, and I'm going to say I'm going to say that I'm going to say that anything beating a DC level of 16, you'll get the answer immediately. Anything else will probably take a little bit more of time.
Okay. Let's see. Let's see.
Drum roll, boys. And
No! They both failed. God damn it.
I don't know why it double rolled, but so you see that after Ienzo types in the name, everything sort of blinks for a quick second, and then you see a progress bar saying analyzing data, and it is going extremely slow. Ienzo's like, well, that's unfortunate. I mean, granted, considering that it's trying to deconstruct Colsax's name as a nobody and trying to reorganize the letters into something that would be a proper name, this might end up taking a little more time than I thought.
Well, I mean, we'll be here for a little bit, for quite some time, so, I mean, if whenever it does, load, just give us a call. If we're still here, we'll rush over. Or if not, just, we'll just hear it on the phone.
Of course. Aside from Colsax and Mordred, is there anything else that you can found about the other members of the Cult of Shadows that might help figure out who they are?
Well, I mean, we already know who Mordred is, but Mordred is like, other than Colsax, Mordred was the only person who ever came to us directly and told us stuff. And what he told us was literally no different than what Colsax was telling us. And what Colsax was telling us was literally just, hey, stop it. So that's practically it. Other than well, I mean, also he's been going around to. I was just okay out of character. I was literally just about to say Disney World, but okay. He's been going around different worlds that we've been to and resurrecting old enemies of the people that we end up meeting. I don't know what their goal is. They just keep saying it's all for the sake of balance, but I'm not sure how true that is. I mean,
and this is definitely a rather troubling situation. Even when Xehanort was the head of, well, for lack of better words, head of darkness, he never really went on about balance. He only went on about trying to form the Keyblade to gain access to Kingdom Hearts, and it was more for power than it was for balance. This is definitely a more different approach, which I can't tell is if it's more dangerous than Xehanort, or if they're just There's a lot about them we don't truly know about, and aside from that, we know that their members consist of Mordred, Vanitas, and this Colsax character.
And he sort of ponders for a moment. Just, this is all just weird. Like, who would want? Well, I mean, the only person I could ever think of was Xehanort, but you know, you already know what happened to him. But who would want to? I don't get it.
This is a rather troubling situation, but this is Ansem talking. But from what I can gather, this is definitely not Xehanort's work. Even if he wasn't defeated, he would never go about in this manner for the sake of claiming to be for the sake of balance.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. Quick question to Ianzo. Well, to technically both of them out of character. Ken says, what was I was never really filled in on what Xehanort's, cause. I mean, yeah, I know he was trying to summon Kingdom Hearts, but I never figured out, or I was never told, why he was trying to do it. Do you guys? Oh, I would assume you guys would know about it.
You see them both kind of shake their head and is like, the beginning of his goal was well before our first introduction to him. When we knew him, he made his way into our research to just simply rebel against, to discuss, to try and do experiments of the heart that were dangerous, and because Ansem refused to go through with said experiments, Xehanort led a mutiny of Ansem's research fellows and security, which eventually led them all to, most of them, into being members of Organization 13 as nobodies. And Ansem kind of nods his head and he's like, the only ones that would truly know how his dark goals first came would possibly the ones that he knew best. But one that fits that description would be his friend Ericus, who we all know is past. So the only ones that can truly explain that to us would be Ericus's 3 apprentices, Terra, Ventus, and Aqua.
Okay. He's just gonna sit and think. He's gonna say, alright, so now I'll ask them some more questions on that sort of side of history. But yeah, this is all just weird. Don't you think, Asta?
I mean, yeah, especially considering I barely knew what a Keyblade wielder was a few days ago.
Has it really only been a few days?
I think so.
Well, yeah. So he's just gonna I don't know what he's gonna do. He's just gonna ponder some more, and he's just gonna say, "All right, well, whenever you find that name, whenever you get that name decode, just let us know. We'll be in the city for a little bit, and probably just taking it easy. And if we're out of the city by then just give us a call."
Will do.
All right. Well then, I wish you guys best of luck.
You make your way out of the research lab, and over as soon as you guys kind of like get out, you see Isui finally making her way over after her little magic study.
Hey, you guys. What'd you find out?
We found out a little bit about Xehanort's past. All the we're getting the name now, I speak. And we're just talking about different. Oh, also we met Ansem.
Oh, I've heard of him. Wow.
Yeah, he's pretty cool. Yeah, very, very, very smart, and he helped us out a little bit. But for now, we just have to wait on his name to be decoded so we can find out who this guy is. Maybe a little bit of insight, and also ask Crystalina about who he is, because apparently they know each other. But yeah.
Well, it's good that you made progress, though.
Yeah. And you?
Totally got this super sick teleportation power down. You want to see this right now?
Sure. Teleport. How about this? Do me a favor. Teleport to Radiant Guard. No. Teleport to let's see. Teleport to Land of Departure. Grab Ventus's Keyblade. Tell him you'll give it back later, and then come back here and then show it to us.
Okay. Can I do? I will cast Misty Step, and I will do the Kingdom Hearts 2 thing where Braig vanishes in the Land of Dragons, and Sora's like, "Where is he?" And he's just running away. So I'm just gonna teleport behind him, and then like run away, hoping to find Ventus somewhere around.
Can I? Do I roll perception to like see if I hear this or something?
I'm gonna say roll perception, Ken.
You want to assist me, Asta?
Of course.
That's a spell.
Oh. Alright, and good thing I have a 4 in perception, so you better watch your ass.
Okay.
Why do you have a 4 in perception? Oh, jeez. Yes. So at first you see Isui vanish in in like a bit of a mist. And you, at first, like for a bit, you think, "Oh shit, she actually did it." And then you hear footsteps running from behind you.
God!
And you just turn to see a flash of blue turn in the corner.
You lied to me!
Not technically.
That was more of a party trick than teleportation.
I know, right? Thank you for... Get back here! He's gonna chase after her.
Is Ven anywhere around, or is this just a wild goose chase?
I would say make a perception check.
Okay. Oh yeah, Ben is here. Ah shit! Damn it! I should have chose like the rocks or something. Teal Rox's, pants or something. I don't know.
Oh, shit.
Something.
Shit.
Yeah, so you're basically running around, you're basically misty stepping from one point to another within a span of like 30 feet. But yeah, you don't see him. You're just like, okay, where the hell is this blonde kid?
Fuck. Well. Oh.
Here, hang
And
on.
Kenton and Asta are still on your tail.
Okay.
Alright. Let me see something. Can I levitate over there? Like, can I like levitate and get like a
Do you
slide?
have levitate?
I have levitate. Yes, I do. And I want to
Wait,
go up here and like get in front of her. Yeah, I got levitate.
Oh, sweet Christ, you do.
You thought I was lying?
No, I thought you were exaggerating.
Ah, yeah.
Here, let me see levitate, damn you.
Alright. I'm gonna ping it.
Okay, just ping it. Yeah, just ping it.
I'm gonna do it right now. Yep.
There it is.
Levitate. Okay. Up to 20 feet. Okay. Are you trying to levitate yourself or levitate Isui?
You know what?
No!
Okay, you know what? Yeah.
No, wait.
Do that. I'm gonna levitate her and I'm gonna stop her in her tracks. I'm just gonna like stop her in midair.
Okay. Okay. Isui, I'm gonna say make a dexterity saving throw.
Ooh.
Okay.
DC's 12. Let's see if you can beat it.
Okay. My dexterity save is 6.
Please don't. Please don't do this. Fine!
Let's go!
No!
Thank God.
So Ken, you try and use your gravitational levitate magic to try and get Isui in the air. But literally, as soon as you fire it, and like as soon as it gets close to her, she like misty steps, teleports away to another section of the street.
Damn it.
Sorry, I'll be back with Ven's Keyblade in a second. Just hold on.
You know what? No. You don't even have to prove it. Okay, you know what?
No. I'm gonna get it. It's gonna be great.
God.
Oh.
Hopefully.
Okay, with that said, Isui, make another perception check.
Alright.
That still doesn't count. You just proved to me, even though if you do get it, you're still like not gonna convince him that you can teleport to other worlds.
I don't care.
Like,
I achieved
like
the goal
Aquaman.
of getting the Keyblade. Shit.
Okay.
And you still
Shit.
can't locate him. Oh.
Alright. Well, you don't see Ven as you're like making your way through, but not long after you after you kind of yell at Ken saying you're gonna get Ven's Keyblade, like literally within a few minutes after that, you do another misty step because you're just like hopping around a bit, and literally as soon as you get out of it, you bump in, you like run into someone.
Oh shit.
Bump into the boogeyman.
Yeah. And two of you collide. I'm not gonna have you take damage. That's just mean. But like you land, like as soon as you run, you as soon as like run them down, you kind of like both kind of fall to the ground. You look up, and yeah, it's Aqua.
Master Aqua. Hey.
She looks up and is like, Isui, what are you doing running around like that? How did you weren't there a second ago. How did you do that?
Oh. Well, did you like that? Actually, it's a cool trick. Merlin taught me. Now I can move from point A to point B really, really fast. Want to see me go from that ceiling to right here? Want to see me do it again?
You see, Aqua kind of chuckles and kind of helps you get up and is like, "No, Isui, I've seen what you've done. I've seen what you can do, and all things considered, I'm very impressed with your magical abilities."
Well, that's a relief. Thank you, Master. Hey, by the way, is Ven around here?
He was here for a bit, but he decided to head back to land of departure. He didn't want to leave Terra alone with Tempest and Locust.
Ah, I see. Okay. Well. Alright. I should probably meet back up with my friends and all, because I think they're gonna be doing something soon. Unless you needed me to do something right now.
Oh, no. Honestly, I didn't expect to run into you. I was actually going to be on my way to head to Ansem's lab for a favor, actually.
Oh. Well, I hope that goes well. And, of course, if you ever do need me, I'm here. So,
I'll be sure to remember that, but for right now, you already have your own mission to carry out, and hopefully you've been doing a pretty decent job at it.
Yeah, I feel like I have. Oh wait, Master, before you leave, okay, this is gonna sound so stupid. This is gonna sound so dumb. But listen, do you think you're gonna need your Keyblade for another little bit?
Aqua just looks at you in confused and is like, "Okay, what kind of bet did you get into with your teammates?"
No, it's not a bet. It's just, it's an agreement. It's like a verbal contract.
Isui, that's a bet. Now, what was it?
Okay, so I just wanna. This is gonna sound really dumb, I know, but if I could just borrow your Keyblade for 5 minutes, and then I'll return it back, and then we can. That's it. And then you could go to Ansem. You could do whatever.
Make a persuasion check.
Oh my god. Oh my.
Aqua, please.
Please.
Aqua, please.
No! Oh.
Aqua just kind of chuckles, summons her Keyblade, and just goes, 5 minutes, and then I'm summoning it back to me, okay?
Yes, of course. Thanks, Master. I'll be really quick.
Oh.
You just see Aqua just kind of as Isui goes. Aqua just kind of chuckles. Isui, you misty step back and over, and you, with Aqua's Keyblade in hand, and you make your way to Ken and Asta, who are still running around trying to figure out where the hell you went.
Okay. Dramatic superhero land. Hiya!
How did you get in the air?
Well, 'cause I'm cool. Look what I got!
Okay. So, not only did you lie about teleporting to other worlds, continuously,
Technically.
Then you're gonna bring back the wrong Keyblade.
Technically. Okay. I never lied. Right? I didn't say I would teleport between worlds. Just teleport.
I asked. Okay, I said,
teleport.
I said, hey, you gotta teleport to land of departure where Ven is. That's where Ven is, correct? And grab his keyblade.
No. You see. There are multiple ways to get to one goal. One goal, one destiny. You just have to look at it from multiple perspectives. Okay?
I said you gotta teleport to land of departure, and you agreed.
Yeah, I got the next best thing. Boom. Technically, I did teleport, right? Asta. Right?
Asta,
I did teleport.
I would say...
Don't agree with
not
this.
Not only did you not teleport to a different world, but you said you could teleport, and then went and learned how to teleport a pretty long time afterwards.
But
you lied before. And you lied just now.
Okay, let's break it down into bits and pieces. Okay, the statement.
And then you grabbed the wrong keyblade.
The statement was, "I can teleport." Did I or did I not do that?
The statement, the agreement that we had is that you teleport to land of departure in the first place.
Did you
do that?
That's outside of my field of expertise. But
I wonder why. Probably because you can't do it.
You know what? Do you know what teleporting is? Let's break it down into principles.
Yes, it's where you fold space and time to get from one place to another.
Yes, yeah, exactly, like this. Okay. So
that you just moved really quickly to the left.
Yeah, exactly. It's a metaphor. It's a metaphor for fast. So yeah, I mean technically I did teleport. So it's like, I never said between worlds. I never said.
Is Aqua okay? So Aqua, can I see her anywhere? Like as she's just standing waiting for her keyblade to come back.
No, you don't. But speaking of which, we never actually got to do this before. But make a charisma saving throw, please, because we forgot to do that last time.
Oh.
Wait, which one?
Charisma.
Ken.
Oh, me?
You've been using dark magic.
No, I have not. The only reason
you used hex on the heart. You used hex on the heartless that never was.
You tempered with the dark gods.
I didn't use the hex on the heartless on the other side, did I?
And that's you did.
Yeah. Well, I don't know. I actually don't remember.
I could have sworn I didn't. I could have sworn I didn't do that.
You did.
Alright, you're the DM. I trust you.
But don't worry. This isn't going to be too traumatic.
I mean, just from him seeing himself. I mean, I did not mean to roll with advantage. Damn it! Whatever the first roll. Damn it! That's alright.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. So personally, you don't feel. I'm going to say personally, you don't feel any different, but. That being said, make a perception check.
Uh-oh.
Okay, am I gonna start seeing yellow eyes again? I'm not me.
Or just Aqua walking in and being like,
no. So as you're arguing with Isui, sort of partly out of the corner of your eye, you do see someone making a turn into part of the street, but the clothes looked awfully familiar.
Shit. So he's gonna. Okay, so I see out of the corner of my eye. I'm gonna kind of look up, glance at it really quickly as I'm shouting.
I technically did teleport. You shut up.
Yeah.
Alright, do I see it fully as I lift my head up to see?
As you lift your head up to see, you do you see something out of the corner of your eye, but then when you look to see it, you see someone turning a corner on a street whose clothes look creepily familiar.
Okay, so he's gonna kind of Okay, so he's gonna kind of not stealthily. Just gonna as we're arguing, he's just gonna go like around her, and he's gonna be like where I'm standing, like my back is towards that area, and he'd be like yeah, you're crazy, and then he's just gonna be like, I will be with you shortly. And he just kind of like quickly like just takes off towards the area, just kind of see. But like, he's not trying to like stomp his feet as he's like running. He's just gonna like kind of like stealthily just kind of like run, like light tapping.
I'm taking that as an admittance of I'm right. Our bonus.
All right. Ken, you start to make your way down the street to kind of follow where this person, like where this figure keeps on going. The more turn, it's like it seems to be going on forever. Like like this person's like going down. This is like going down part of the street. It's making more turns along the sidewalk. And then, so you're trying to like semi-sneakily follow them, right?
Yes.
Yes. All right. So you're doing your best to try and keep your distance, but still be able to try and figure out where the hell this guy's going, and then as you're getting down this for like a few blocks, you finally hide yourself in like a building corner or whatever, and you see the figure in his foal, but it doesn't really make any sense because the figure is dark you, and you see him turn into an alleyway.
He's gonna assume that that's just his mind playing tricks on him. He's like, from the trauma and all, yeah. So he's just gonna like this time he's not even gonna be stealthy. He's just gonna go and he's just gonna run towards him and try to see who it is. Actually, like just not really confront them, just going up to them, just usual running words.
All right, So after trying to play it stealthy and then realize, oh shit, it's dark me. What the hell is he doing here? You're like, fuck it. You just make your way down, turn to the alleyway, start going down, and it reaches a dead end, and he's nowhere in sight. There's nobody in this alleyway.
Okay. He's just gonna say, okay, yeah, my mind is definitely playing tricks on me. I hope that's not real. He's just gonna quietly, well, not trying to be quiet, but he's just gonna say nothing and walk home. Well, not walk home, walk to the group. Yeah.
Just as you turn around and start to walk out, you just kind of hear a voice go, "You sure about that?"
Is it a voice I recognize?
Yeah, definitely. It's your voice.
Oh,
Oh shit.
So he's just going to like turn around and just say, "Who's that?" He's gonna like quickly like draw summon his Keyblade.
Alright. As you kind of turn around and summon your Keyblade, you see Dark Ken just kind of leaning against the wall, smiling, and he's like, "What? You're not used to talking to yourself?"
What are you still doing here? I thought I thought that if we got rid of the Heartless, I thought you would disappear. What are you still doing here?
Oh, no, don't worry. That was a cheap trick from that was a cheap trick from that Heartless. That you didn't have to worry about. But your fear of that is what brought me here.
I mean, I don't fear you. I don't fear you. So
Yeah,
there's no
sure.
reason why you're here.
I know that you were terrified when you saw me in the fight with the Heartless. You didn't like the idea of completely accepting the shadows, which, honestly, that's the most dumb idea I've ever heard of. But, hey, you do you, but face it or not, I'm going to be sticking around for a lot longer than you think.
Well, then, if you exist, then that means that technically I don't have to. That means I won't fall into darkness because you already have. So that means I'm safe.
What, do you think this is another timeline doppelganger bullshit?
No. I just think that if you already have done it, then that means I don't have to.
You're still not getting it, are you? I'm not you who fell to darkness. I am you from darkness. I am your darker side. The side of you that could have been. The side of you that should have been.
You're from the realm. You're from the shore, aren't you? You're that thing who keeps talking to me every time I go to bed.
Hey, look at that. Now the kid is playing checkers right. Yeah, no, we have been talking for a while. I mean, granted, I didn't have a true corporeal form back then because your grip on darkness was starting to slip, but things have been changing, and here I am.
What do you mean my grip is... What do you mean by that?
I mean, you were once a powerhouse of dark energy. Hell, you were extraordinary with the darkness. And you decided to let it all go. But now, with these latest fights, with these rifts that are starting to fracture the memories of others, you still worry about what'll happen. You still hold on to some parts of that side of you.
Yeah, of course I do, because I just want to use it to protect the people who matter. So, I mean, it doesn't matter. Well, it kind of does, considering I probably won't be able to control myself. I mean, look at you. But I use the darkness to protect the people who matter. It doesn't matter if I fall to darkness, as long as, they're safe.
Oh, I mean, sure. You're using it for a cause you believe is just, but what about the others? When they see you using the shadows to your will, isn't there just a small part of you that wonders if they fear you? Fear what you'll become?
No. Honestly, it's more like, yeah, whenever they see me do that, I think that they're disgusted. But I mean, that's a small price to pay.
They're guardians of light, Ken. Of course they're going to be disgusted when someone uses the shadows. It's just in their nature.
Well, he has nothing to say. He's just, I don't have to listen to this. And he's just gonna walk away.
You'll see my way one day, bud. When that time comes. Well, we'll see.
He walks away faster.
Alright, coming back to Isui and Asta. It's been quite a few minutes since Ken just walked off on you guys.
Should we go after him?
Normally I would say no, he's completely fine, but we should probably check up on him.
Yeah.
Alright. You guys start heading out. Within like about just within a little bit of time of just kind of scouring around, you see Ken walking up from one part of the road. Not really walking, but you can tell that he was running. Like he's a little bit out of breath, and he just, I don't know. How would you, Angel? How would you describe Ken in this moment when Isui and Asta see him?
Well, he wasn't running like the entire time. He just went to run at first to get away from him, and it wasn't really much of a run, more of a speed walk. But as soon as he turned the corner and he can't hear him anymore, he just started to like walk just on his own. So when they see him, he's more just like have his hands in his pocket, kind of like the picture token is. He's just like looking down, walking.
Sasuke brooding.
Kinda.
I nudge Asta and go, okay, it looks really sad, but we can cheer him up like this. Okay, just follow my lead. On 3, we jump out from behind him, we scare him. Afterwards, we laugh, we do a ha-ha, good place, okay?
Sounds like a plan.
Okay. Ah!
Yeah.
I'm assuming Ken notices this, so he's just gonna be like, "Hey guys," and he's just gonna continue to walk.
Your plan didn't work.
God. Well, you have any better ideas?
No, I mean, I assume you've known him a little bit longer than I have.
Yeah, but I also suck with this kind of thing, so it's not really my... What if, hear me out, what if I say, oh, Ken, you were right all along, I was so stupid.
That might be the only thing that can cheer him up right now.
Okay.
And I'd also like to hear it as well.
Okay, now I'm not doing that.
Meanwhile, as you guys are talking, he's just gonna sit on the nearby bench, like Keanu Reeves eating a sandwich.
Okay, you brooding shadow man. I misty step in front of him, and I go, Ken, you were right all along. I can't teleport between worlds, but I can technically teleport, and I got Akko's Keyblade to prove it, so.
Nice.
I thought you'd be a little more overjoyed at that.
Not really right now.
Can I sit next to you?
No, yeah. I say that out of character. he just says, sure.
I am seemingly out of words to say. Listen, I hate to be the kind of person that's like, if you ever need to talk about anything, because it gets repetitive. But if you ever need to talk about anything,
I know. And I know this thing kind of gets repetitive too.
No, dude. I mean, like, if you're struggling, if you feel like anything, if you feel afraid, if you're feeling down, like, I mess with you a lot. Like, a lot. But if it's something serious, then, you know, talk to someone else, because I'm not that emotionally open. But
quick question, guys. What do you guys see when I use the darkness?
yeah, I don't know what I see, honestly. This is gonna sound so cliche. I see a hero. Because, to be honest, it takes a lot of bravery, it takes a lot of courage to use the darkness, because it's something that can corrupt you very easily. Falls into the wrong hands. It can lead to I'm just gonna say it bluntly, it can lead to very bad things. But, because you're strong, because you're you, and because you refuse to give up, you don't fall to the darkness. And every time, you come out of it a better person. I mean, you don't come across someone every day who can use the darkness for good. It takes a lot of heroism in your heart. So.
Thanks. And you, Asta? What do you see?
I mean, it's not like I see some evil darkness seeping out of you like some cartoon villain. You're just harnessing the powers that you have and the way that you think is right, which is not evil in this case.
Thanks. Thanks, guys. And this is he's debating on whether he should tell them or not.
You want a hug, Kat?
I want to give you a hug.
I don't know. Probably yes.
Can I give him a hug? I know I just got here. I'm sorry.
You're fine. Yes, everyone can give him a hug.
Yay!
Group hug.
Oh, okay.
We all just kind of squish him.
Guys, thank you all, but I'm kind of Alright, what do you guys say to ice cream?
Oh, yes. Oh, yes.
Always down for ice cream.
Alright.
Lemon. Not too sugary, though. Oh, or mint. Mint is good, too.
What is this mint? The only ice cream flavor. I say to everybody else, what is this mint? The only flavor that exists out here is sea salt.
What? The fuck is
That-
sea
that-
salt
that-
ice cream?
First off, I will say, just for the sake of this, that's not entirely true. That's the only one that Ken's grown up with. But yes, for Wyatt, sea salt ice cream is a thing within Kingdom Hearts. It's salty yet sweet. But I mean, it could become a real thing, and people have made it
I
before.
thought it was the
Yeah.
real thing, and I was
Did
like,
you
what the
fetish?
fuck is that?
Yeah.
Okay, well, I shall try this sea salt ice cream.
All right, you guys make your way over to an ice cream place. You guys get your ice creams. It could be whatever you want. I don't care. You guys just kind of casually spend the next little bit of time just eating ice cream and relaxing for a bit. And everything seems kind of peaceful for now. And that's nice.
Uh-oh.
No, I'm not planning anything like
You
that.
say that, but
But
Out of character, what world did you guys jump into now?
Radiant
Um, yeah, everyone's in Radiant Garden for some R&R.
Radiant Garden.
the first place that we appeared to. Well.
Oh.
Not your first. Yeah.
The one where Merlin is, Ienzo, and those guys.
where we teleported to.
Okay.
No, the one where Ken almost crashed the gummy ship.
Oh yeah.
You just had to point that out, didn't you?
Yes, I did. All right. All right. I'm gonna roll something here. Nothing bad, I hope.
A D3. A D7.
Okay.
Oh.
All right. So that's that. Yeah. So I'm just gonna say for now, nothing happens in that end. You guys come out of ice cream, and you guys are feeling a little bit better. What do you guys want to do?
Is there a movie theater in Radiant Garden?
I mean, you can look for one.
I shall look around for one.
All right. Perception or investigation?
Ah, damn it. Okay, perception. 'Cause I don't think. Yeah, no, not
Oh,
this.
assist.
Yeah.
Hey, everyone just pitches in to find a movie theater. Okay.
Whew.
Yeah. No, you find one, and go figure. It's sponsored by Scrooge McDuck.
I fucking.
So you guys head into this little alcove in Radiant Garden that's projecting like old cartoon like things, kind of like the movie theater section in Kingdom Hearts 3. Just imagine that in Radiant Garden.
Before we go in, Ken is gonna go up to Eastwood and he's gonna be like, "Hi.
Hello.
So, I mean, for your reward for doing the task that I have bestowed upon you," you can see he's stammering. Would you like to go to the movies with me?
Sure, but only if you're buying.
Well, then we're not going to movies then. God damn it.
Oh man.
He's just gonna be like, okay, fine. Well, yeah. Come on.
Link arms.
All right. Yeah. Yeah, you two link arms. Everyone heads in. Ken pays for the tickets and popcorn. You guys just kind of relax for a bit, and everything definitely seems a lot more happier and chill now. And Ken, as you're just kind of watching the movie and sitting next to Issa, you're definitely starting to feel a little bit better. And as you're just kind of looking around at the seating area, you do see Dark Ken just once again, just still kind of lingering around, but this time you see him. He has a bowl of popcorn in his hand, and he's like munching on it, looking at you guys, and he's like, "Oh, this is gonna be fun." And that's where we'll end today's session.
Oh.
Damn it! Ah!